Now, the greatest radio shows of all time.
Suspense.
The Shadow Node.
Washington calling David Harding, Counter-Spy.
Classic radio theater.
The Great Gildersleeve.
Fibber McGee and Molly.
Dragnet. Gunsmoke.
The Lone Ranger.
Now, step back into a time machine with your host, Wyatt Cox.
Good evening, friends of the Inner Sanctum.
Drama on this Friday with episodes of Mr. President, The Whistler, Dark Fantasy, Romance, and Claudia. That's all coming up here straight ahead. On this Friday, this is the 14th day of November, 318th day of the year, 47 days left in 2025. Pioneer woman journalist Nellie Bly began a successful attempt to travel around the world in less than 80 days. She would succeed. In 1888. Aviation pioneer Eugene Ely performed the first takeoff from a ship in Hampton Roads, Virginia. He took off from a makeshift deck on the light cruiser USS Birmingham in a Curtiss pusher. It was on this date in 1922 the British Broadcasting Company began radio service in the UK. They are now, of course, the BBC.
This is 2LO, the London station of the British Broadcasting Company calling. 2LO calling.
We are not going to stop broadcasting. Broadcasting has come to stay.
Audio from around 100 years ago from the BBC. NASA launched Apollo 12 on this date in 1969, the second manned mission to the surface of the moon.
We have guidance internal.
11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, ignition, 3, 2, 1, 0, liftoff.
Watch the liftoff. Watch the I got a long program. Ready to clear the tower. We got a pitch and a roll program, and this baby is really going.
Man, is it
20 seconds. That's a lovely liftoff. That's not bad at all. Everything's looking great. Sky's getting lighter.
Okay.
30 seconds. Looks good. Roll start late.
Move. 200 feet.
The hell was that? I lost a whole bunch of stuff. I don't know.
Some buses. Mark 1 Bravo.
Roger. We had a whole bunch of buses drop off. That's nothing. It's nothing. That's a good.
The confusion toward the end there caused by a lightning strike, which put the command module on backup power. In 1970, Southern Airways DC-9 crashed into the mountains near Huntington, West Virginia, killing 75, including members of the Marshall University football team. Mariner 9 reached Mars on this date in 1971, the first spacecraft to orbit another planet. In the UK on this date in 1973, Princess Anne married Captain Mark Phillips in Westminster Abbey.
I am Elizabeth Alice Louise.
I am Elizabeth Alice Louise.
Take thee, Mark Antony Peter.
Take thee, Mark Antony Peter.
To my wedded husband.
To my wedded husband.
To have and to hold.
To have and to hold.
From this day forward.
From this day forward.
For better, for worse.
For better, for worse.
The marriage would be relatively short-lived. They separated in 1989 and divorced in 1992. President Carter issued an executive order on this date in 1979, freezing all Iranian assets in the U.S. in response to the ongoing hostage crisis. Lech Walesa, the leader of Poland's outlawed Solidarity movement, released on this date in 1982 after 11 months of internment near the Soviet border. In 1991, American and British authorities announced indictments against 2 Libyan intelligence officers in connection with the downing of the Pan Am Flight 103.
By using stolen Air Malta baggage tags, the defendants and their co-conspirators were able to route the bomb-rigged suitcase as unaccompanied luggage.
Acting U.S. Attorney General William Barr. In Royal Oak, Michigan, on this date in 1991, a fired U.S. Postal Service employee went on a shooting rampage, killing 4 and wounding 5 before he committed suicide.
Shots were fired at the other end, and I started running, and I got about 10, 15 feet, and I got hit from behind.
I heard pop, pop, and I seen two people fall down. Two supervisors fall down, laying there.
And then what did you do?
I ducked, waited till there was no more noise. I went to them, I checked around, I seen them, but I had to be for my safety too. I made sure nobody else was hurting down, and I've got some people out, and we got out.
Clark, French, and Martin Loretti, who were wounded in the shooting on this date in 1991. A budget standoff between Democrats and Republicans in Congress forced the federal government to temporarily close national parks and museums on this date in 1995 and to run most governmental offices with skeleton staffs. Not much different than what we've been going through in the federal government for the past month or so. Florida Secretary of State Katherine Harris certified George W. Bush's slim lead over Al Gore on this date in 2000.
I hereby declare Governor George W. Bush the winner of Florida's 25 electoral votes.
Rather than end the conflict, it just set up a whole new round of appeals. Netscape Navigator version 6.0 launched on this date in 2000, following 2 years of open source development. In 2001, Afghan Northern Alliance fighters took over the capital of Afghanistan, Kabul. Argentina defaulted on an $805 million World Bank payment on this date in 2002. On that same date, 23 years ago today, the House voted not to create an independent commission to investigate the September 11 attacks. In 2008, the first G20 Economic Summit opened in Washington, and in 2017, a gunman killed 4 people, injured 12 others during a shooting spree across Rancho Tehama Reserve in California. The gunman had earlier murdered his wife in their home. And it was 6 years ago today, 2019, a shooting occurred at Saugus High School in Santa Clarita, California. 3 died, including the perpetrator. 3 were injured. Passing away on this date in history, the inventor, educator, author, African-American Booker T. Washington, journalist Robert Trout, who was with CBS during much of World War II, and if you've listened to some of our stuff that we brought you from World War II, you've heard him a lot. And film actor Eddie Brackett, all passing away on this date in history. Birthdays on this date, a lot who are no longer with us, including Robert Fulton, the inventor of the steam engine, painter Claude Monet, First Lady Mamie Eisenhower, composer Aaron Copland, actor Dick Powell, the longtime musical comedy star, became a dramatic actor and was very much in the film noir and detective genre. Senator Joseph McCarthy, the avowed anti-communist, singer Martha Tilton, the writer of The Gilligan's Island and The Brady Bunch, Sherwood Schwartz, actor Brian Keith, probably best remembered for The Family Affair, actress Veronica Lake, singer Johnny Desmond, Freddie Garrity of Freddie and the Dreamers, and McLean Stevenson, probably best remembered for his role on MASH. All those folks born on this date, they have all shuffled off this mortal coil.
Hi, this is Jeff Foxworthy. It is now time for the birthday announcements. The following people are now officially older than dirt.
He was born Walter Carlos, now Wendy Carlos, switched on Bach back in the 70s and 80s. Wendy Carlos, synthesizer music, 86 years old today. King Charles III of England is 77 today.
I, Charles, Prince of Wales, do become your liege man of life and limb, and of earthly worship.
And even with such a short time in office following the passing of his mother, he is still not of good health. He is 77 years of age today. Stephen Bishop, Save It for a Rainy Day. Great music, 74 years of age today. Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice is 71. The musician Yanni is also 71 today. From The Stand and Just Shoot Me and NCIS, Laura San Giacomo is 63. From the Tick, Patrick Warburton is 61.
Don't mess with the devil, buddy. We're number one. We beat anybody. We're the devils. The devils.
That's from Seinfeld, Patrick Warburton, 61. From the musical group Baruch Assault, Nina Gordon, 58. From All My Children in Las Vegas, Josh Duhamel is 53.
I'm in love with you. And if you stay, I promise, there's no safer place in the world than right here with me.
From Safe Haven, Josh Duhamel is 53 today. He was the Riddler in the series Gotham, Corey Michael Smith, 39. And for the Bill Engvall Show and 2.5 Men, Graham Patrick Martin is 34. Those just a few of the people celebrating the 14th day of November as their birthday. If this is your birthday...
Hi, we're the 4 freshmen, and we just want to say, Happy birthday to you!
And we're going to go back to Sunday, November 14th, 1948, for an episode of Mr. President starring Edward Arnold, and the president tries to keep the U.S. out of a European war. We'll hear about that coming up next here on this Friday Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. We hope you will check out Professor B's Digestive Aid. It is a very simple potion, if you will. 2 ingredients involved, pure honey and the herb apotheria from ancient Rome. These 2 simple ingredients have helped cancer patients deal with the gut issues that they suffer from that. If you have throat problems, acid reflux, other digestive issues, this will help. Check out Professor B's Digestive Aid, profbees.com. There is a money-back guarantee if you are not satisfied. Go to profbees.com, promo code Wyatt, and check it out. You will get the best deal possible. You'll also support this podcast. That's profbees.com, promo code Wyatt. And you can also find the link in the show notes of the podcast. You can also find the link other places as well at classicradio.stream. profbees.com, promo code Wyatt. Up next, Mr. President.
Can I take this can of used fat to the store and keep the money?
Why, yes. But what made you think about doing that all of a sudden?
Well, heck, Mom. They got a big sign in the store about it. They're paying real money for this used fat now.
Yes, you may be surprised at how much dealers are paying for used fats these days. It soon counts up. You see, used fats are still needed very much. This country and the whole world are still short of oils for making soap and other industrial products. So whether you let Junior keep the change or use the money to cut down your grocery bills, it pays to save every drop of used fat.
Now we're going to go back to Sunday, November 14th, 1948, 77 years ago today. ABC in the afternoon, Mr. President, starring Edward Arnold. And we know that it's a president. It's a real president. It's a real situation. Not all the dialogue is exact, but it's based on facts during this president's life. Let's listen to Mr. President.
Mr. President, starring Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer's Edward Arnold. Mr. President, at home in the White House, the elected leader of our people, our fellow citizen and neighbor. These are little-known stories of the men who've lived in the White House. Dramatic, exciting events in their lives that you and I so rarely hear. True human stories of Mr. President.
In just a moment, you will hear Edward Arnold as Mr. President. But first, I want to point out that there are no more stirring stories in the world than the stories of Americans who have become the leaders of our country. Generation after generation of American men and women have found their greatest inspiration in the lives of the presidents of the United States. People today are more interested than ever to know the intimate, interesting, and inspiring facts about the lives of their former chief executives. That's why Mr. President has rapidly caught the attention of people everywhere. For here is the program that presents human, intimate anecdotes and incidents in the careers of our presidents. And you, as the listener, enjoy the additional thrill of trying to identify the president in the story being told. So test your knowledge of the men who have lived in the White House by listening now for today's fascinating Mr. President story. Now, in just a moment, Edward Arnold.
And now, Edward Arnold as Mr. President. Let's visit him in the White House. It is Sunday, and the old mansion is resting quietly after a busy week. We walk through the great doors under the presidential seal, across the foyer and down the long hall to the president's study.
Oh, hello there. Come in and sit down, won't you? It seems to me the two words which describe the president's job best are command and responsibility. On the president's shoulders rests not only the welfare of the people of the United States, but also the welfare of the people of the entire world. This is a heavy responsibility. I had 3 people to share this with me, my wife and 2 very good friends. Later on, of course, I'll tell you which president this happened to, but meanwhile you may be able to guess. It was just before Christmas when the new First Lady and I came to the White House after a too brief honeymoon. I had every wish to pick her up and carry her across the threshold. But there was the household staff and the traditional line with Mrs. Sloan, the housekeeper, at the head. I didn't want to behave like a youngster in public, so my bride and I linked hands and walked in quite sedately as Mrs. Sloan said,
Welcome home, madam, and Mr. President.
Thank you, Mrs. Sloan, Edith, my dear, our housekeeper and her staff.
How do you do? Our very best wishes, ma'am, for long life and great happiness for both you of my heart.
Well, we've had a long trip since Mrs. Sloan. My thanks again, and I think if we went upstairs
Yes,
now...
of course, sir. All back to your work.
Yes, ma'am.
I rearranged your room, sir, just as you asked. We hope you'll be pleased.
Oh, I'm sure we will be. Come, Edith. Come along.
What have you been up to now, dear?
Oh, you'll see, Edith. You'll see.
Oh, Mrs. Sloan is charming, dear. I'm sure we'll get along beautifully.
Oh, of course you will. Well, here we are. This is our room.
Oh, darling, the flowers. They're lovely.
Mrs. Sloan's idea, I'm afraid.
You're always giving credit where it's due, aren't you? It's one of the things I love you for.
Shall I begin to tell you now?
You've told me, dear. You told me by making me your wife.
I hope you'll be happy here, my dear. And after all, it's only a temporary residence, you know.
What difference does that make? Oh, I love the house. And wherever did you find this wonderful old bed?
Well, I thought your sense of history, Edith, would appreciate Mr. Lincoln's bed.
Mr. Lincoln. So that's why it's so long.
Yes, he was a big man, Edith.
I'm not sure it's right, darling. You're sleeping in a Republican's bed.
With an election year around the corner, you may be right about that. But then again, there's a certain magic in this old house, Edith. Men have come to live here from so many political parties, but once they're here, well, they've always turned out to be presidents of all the people.
I understand. You know, I wouldn't be at all surprised if Mr. Lincoln rather liked that idea. I'm sure my husband does. I'm very sure of that.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning, sir.
President.
More bad news from the other side, sir?
Oh, it's about the same, Murray.
Then we're still trying to be conciliators?
You sound doubtful.
The war's been going on for more than 2 years now. Do you blame me?
No, still if our good officers can shorten the conflict by a single day...
And keep us out of it.
Still, I think we can keep up,
We have to, sir. This is an election year.
Don't you think so, too, sir?
I hope and pray so, Ralph. Believe me, the last thing on this earth I want to see in this nation is war. That's why I called you and my Secretary of State.
Not another note to Germany?
Well,
Useless, absolutely useless.
What do you think, Ralph?
Well, I'm inclined to agree with Lansing, Mr. President. After all, Germany is fighting in France. The British blockade is having small effect just now. Until she feels the real effects of war, her arrogance will stop any attempts at negotiation.
And we have our national pride. There comes a time when conciliation may be taken for weakness.
But if we frame our notes correctly, no one will accuse us of weakness.
I'll go along with that, Mr. President, if we don't forget that the fellow who holds the coats of a couple of fighters usually winds up in the fight himself. And as Bob said, this is an election year.
What if it is?
Well, your supporters are already using the slogan, "He kept us out of war."
I shall campaign on domestic issues.
All well and good, but if you're not elected again, you won't be able to do much good either at home or abroad.
I'm keeping that in mind, Bob. But the fact remains that we have to send another note to Germany now. The British stories about German atrocities are having their effect. The people are beginning to react strongly toward them. We must move quickly.
Then what's the keynote? If our people are becoming angry at Germany?
Patience is the keynote, as always.
Oh, very well to talk.
I know I've been snubbed, but I still believe there's hope for peace. And as long as that remains, we shall continue to be patient with both parties.
Oh, you'll have to do better than that, darling. Keep your head down and your eye on the ball.
Well, you'll have to give me a handicap from now on, say 2 strokes a hole.
Either that or charge you for golf lessons. Replace the divot, darling, and we'll move along.
So, only an expert could tell the president has been here.
When you lose your present job, darling, I'll find you another, mowing lawns with a driver.
That time may be closer than we think.
Oh, you'll be reelected. At a time in history like this, the country couldn't turn a man like you out of the White House.
But do the voters know the president the way his wife does?
Perhaps not. But they know you well enough.
Then perhaps I'd better not campaign. They might get to know me too well.
Please be serious a moment, dear.
Oh, listen to the woman. We're out on the golf course at spring. The Maryland hills are blooming. I have the loveliest lady in Washington on my side, and she wants to be serious.
I know, dear, and thank you.
You're very welcome, madam.
But the fact remains, Mr. President, that you are the president, and you have to remain so another 4 years.
Do you really think so, my dear?
Yes, if we are to stay out of war.
You too, Edith?
What do you mean, me too?
Oh, that slogan. Times like this morning, I wish you and I could walk through the spring green hills of Maryland like this forever. But enough of that. I've got to get back. I have a meeting with Bob Lansing in an hour.
And I promised Mrs. Sloan we'd have tea together and visit a while. Oh, there are times, Mrs. Sloan, when I almost wish he would be defeated this year.
One way it might be better, ma'am, and another way I'm not so sure.
How do you mean?
Well, for his health's sake, it might be better for him to retire to private life. But on the other side, well...
Go on.
His heart's so set on helping people and on making peace. You know how he talks about a peace that will last forever?
Yes, I know.
It makes me feel if he were defeated and he couldn't work for his idea, it might break his heart, ma'am.
Thank you, Mrs. Sloan. I've begun to think that maybe I was the only one who felt that... You've helped me tremendously this morning.
I've helped? Why, I've only said what I believe to be true, ma'am.
Yes, and that's what's helped me so very much. I think I know now exactly what I have to do to help him as much as possible.
Edith, look at this breakfast table.
Mrs. Sloan has done her customary good job.
Just a way of congratulating you on your re-election yesterday, Mr. President.
Well, no, that's very nice of you, but I'm not re-elected yet. California is still in doubt, you know.
Not in my mind, it isn't. And if the folks in California had any sense yesterday, they surely put you back in office.
On that basis, Mrs. Sloan, we will proceed with our breakfast.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, sir. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Surely.
Dear.
Yes?
How do you feel about it?
Oh, I'm not sure. I haven't had time to give it much thought.
But you want to stay here?
Yes. I think the continuation of our administration is terribly important just now.
Because of Germany?
Because of the war. If there is to be peace, Oh, no, see here. I'll not permit anything to interfere with this breakfast.
No, my dear, nothing shall interfere. Except if the Germans should by some chance send us an unexpected note.
Not now, Edith, not now. I want to drink my coffee and look at my lovely wife.
Oh, there'll be many years to do that, my dear.
You know, all this proves something I'm sure many people don't believe is possible.
That the president is human.
That, yes. And that he can be as happy as any human being can ever expect to be. And that, my dear, is a compliment for you. Now, how about another cup of coffee? Here, let me help you.
Mr. President, if this conciliation of yours continues, the United States of America will become a laughingstock.
All right, Bob, all right. What do you think, Ralph?
Well, Lansing is closer to the other nations than I am, sir.
You're evading the issue.
We're all evading it. Mr. President, the California vote is in. You're re-elected now. You have the people's mandate.
For peace, Robert.
But not at any price.
I'll agree with that. More and more, the sentiment seems to be swinging pro-ally.
Very well. What action do you suggest? Shall I go before Congress and ask for a declaration of war?
Oh, that would be going a little far just now,
So do I, gentlemen. It seems to me that I'm divided roughly into three groups these days. Pro-German, pro-ally, and the vast majority who expect me to find a way to keep us out of war. Those are the people who elected me. I've got to find a way out for them.
Is there such a way?
I don't know.
What do you propose to do?
I propose to make another try for peace. I want to phrase a note today, gentlemen, with your help, asking for peace without victory for either side. I shall request an answer from both sides, and I shall be prepared to open negotiations if they agree to my first proposal.
Germany won't even answer.
What will this accomplish, sir, beside keeping the record plain?
I think it will make it absolutely clear, gentlemen, that the United States has done everything it could to prevent war. Then you see, if war comes, we shall have a united country, and with a united country, there need be no fear about the result.
In just a moment, we'll come back to Edward Arnold and Mr. President.
Despite the gains made in the past few months, America's schools are still facing a shortage of qualified teachers, and too few able young people are preparing to enter the teaching profession. Due to present economic conditions and more attractive job opportunities, the nation is steadily losing thousands of experienced teachers. In many communities, teachers are dissatisfied because they're underpaid and overworked. They also face overcrowded classrooms, inadequate equipment, and lack of public interest in what they're doing. In many parts of the country, schools are badly lighted, insanitary, and grim in atmosphere. Many schools also lack essential equipment and instructional materials. Every American can help remedy the situation by taking an active interest in educational conditions in his community. Remember, our teachers mold our nation's future. So join and work with your local civic groups and school boards. Now, back to Edward Arnold and Mr. President.
You've probably guessed by now who the president was in this story. Later on, of course, I'll tell you which one all this happened to. As the year drew to a close, Edith and I passed our first anniversary without celebrating. Matters in the world were much too serious just then for either of us to want any elaborate party. As a matter of fact, it was in our anniversary that I sent a suggestion to all the warring nations that they state their war aims in simple terms so that all the people of the world would understand them. This was something new in diplomacy. Actually, it was not diplomacy. It was straight, forthright dealing. And then we waited. Christmas was almost upon us before Bob Lansing came over from the State Department with a diplomatic note in his hand. It had been given to him, he said,
by the French ambassador a short while ago.
Is it an answer?
Yes, sir. Here it is.
Thank you. I see. Doubt if time has come when a peace of lasting benefit can be made in Europe. Peace terms involve restoration, reparation, rehabilitation, and guarantees. Rather general, don't you think, Robert?
I wonder if we can hope for much more.
From the British?
I doubt it. Their Prime Minister is due to make a speech before Parliament in the next day or so. He will almost undoubtedly include a reply to your note.
Will he accept?
I doubt if the mood of the people will permit him to accept.
But suppose Germany accepts or makes a decent declaration?
Well, in that case, the British will be shrewd enough to play along. Propaganda-wise, they will have to.
Which leaves it almost entirely in the lap of Germany.
You sound as if you no longer believe in good angels, Mr. President.
Did I ever, Robert?
Well, no, but a lot of people think you did.
You yourself concluded?
To be honest, sir, at times, yes.
Robert, I can't blame you, but I hate to see the holiday season coming to a close and no move for peace being made at such a time.
I understand, sir.
Right now, I think the French have done all they can. Their country is overrun, their youth dying by the thousands. I believe their reply is the best they can do. But Germany, that's something else.
They have what the French have lost. Do you expect them to offer to give it up?
Victors have sometimes been generous.
Historically, yes.
But it depends on who is writing the history.
Yes, sir.
Well, Robert, all we can do is wait, and then wait some more. Go on back to your office, Robert, and let me know as soon as you hear.
And Mrs. Sloan has put the sandwiches and the thermos on the hall table as usual, just in case I can get you out for a little early golf tomorrow morning.
Yes, my dear.
And so the cow jumped over the moon and the dish ran away with the spoon.
Yes, my dear.
Mr. President, you haven't heard a word I've been saying.
What? Oh, I'm sorry. I really am sorry. What were you saying, my dear?
Oh, nothing of any importance. But this is important.
Then go ahead. I'm listening now.
You make yourself ill worrying so, and it's no good, dear. You have a job to do. You simply must take care of yourself.
I know, but here I am trying to stop a war, trying to keep us out of it. Edith, it lives with me 24 hours a day.
I know, darling. Now, will you let me try to help you for a minute or two?
You help just by being here.
I have a job to do, too. Taking care of you. Now, will you come and play golf tomorrow morning?
In the middle of the winter?
There's no snow, and the sun will do you so much good.
I suspect a certain wife is trying to get a certain husband away from his desk.
I suspect you're right, my dear.
No, Edith, it's no use. As long as my mind is so heavy, I am useless on a golf course, winter, spring, or summer.
Your mind. Or your heart, dear.
Oh, both, I suppose.
With you, the heart comes first.
Yes, it's a bad policy for the head of a nation.
Good policy. You may be driving yourself much too hard these days. But I'm prouder of you than ever before.
Thank you, my dear. Now, what do you say we start for bed, huh? Sleep is a precious and important commodity these days.
I don't know what to say, Mr. President. I can't decide if this last answer is honest or just plain conniving.
I see. What do you think, Ralph?
Well, knowing the Germans as I think I do, sir, I'd suspect they want an international conference and a sort of armistice for crafty reasons. The fighting which will give them time to regroup their forces and mount a new offensive against Paris.
That would be unspeakable.
I know that, sir.
Well, Bob?
I lean toward Murray's idea.
Well, we've had 3 answers from them now. From Great Britain, from France, and from Germany.
And each one confusing the issues. They all cry peace, but there is no peace.
Then shall we, too, make war?
But we can still keep out of it, can't we, Mr. President?
Not much longer, I'm afraid. Not with our shipping threatened, not with the lives of our citizens abroad and on the high seas in constant danger.
I, for one, would think that the sooner the better in that case.
We can make no move, gentlemen, until the people are ready. And they won't be ready until they are fully satisfied that we have tried every possible manner and means of ending the conflict. I know the people, gentlemen. They aren't ready. They are no more ready than I am.
Here you are at this hour.
Yes, dear, I am.
Do you know what time it is?
Is it late?
Very late.
Well, I've got to finish this. I'm sending it to Congress tomorrow.
May I?
Of course, yes. This is the final draft.
Another note.
A statement to Congress on what I think is a foundation for peace and international relations. I'm afraid it's still a little too professorial, the lecturer before the classroom coming out in me again, you know?
Well, I am proposing government by the consent of the governed. That freedom of the seas, which in international conference after international conference representatives of the United States have urged with the eloquence of those who are the convinced disciples of liberty, and that moderation of armaments which makes of armies and navies a power for order merely, not an instrument of aggression or of selfish violence.
Just the...
More?
Yes, it's just the closing paragraph. I haven't typed it yet.
Oh, read it to me, please.
Well, see what you think, Edith. I'm going on from or selfish violence. These are American principles, American policies. We could stand for no others, and they are also the principles and policies of forward-looking men and women everywhere and of every modern nation, of every enlightened community. They are the principles of mankind and must prevail. Oh, Edith, they must listen to us now. They must, or be eternally condemned to war and death.
Well, you're out of the office early. My dear, what's happened?
Edith, you remember my high-sounding phrases about the principles of mankind?
Yes, of course.
They have not prevailed.
Oh, my dear.
8 days almost to the hour, and Germany has announced unrestricted submarine warfare.
Then that's that.
I've told Bob Lansing to order our ambassador to Germany to ask for his passport. It begins to look, Edith, as if you've married yourself to a wartime president.
Does that really worry you?
Oh, I think it does. I really think it does.
Well, don't let it for an instant. Wartime or peacetime, he's my president. And my husband. And that's all that matters.
Thank you, Edith. I thank you more than I can say.
Apologies, Mr. President. I came as soon as I could. Has it come, sir?
Ralph, I think that tomorrow morning, no, this morning, I shall go before Congress and ask for a declaration of war. My message is here. It's written. I think I know what war means. But what else can I do? Is there anything else I can do, Ralph?
Your hand has been forced, sir. Our ships sunk, our citizens murdered on the high seas, every peace move blocked. We can't keep out, sir.
Do you realize what this war means, Ralph? It means our people will go war-mad and turn their energies to destruction.
But it means, too, that Germany will be beaten.
I've wrestled with this, Ralph. How I've wrestled with it. But I think I'm most frightened at what will happen here, right here at home.
The war effort will be magnificent, sir. The people are ready.
Ready, yes, but do they know that war today means an end to the ideals of government we believe in? To fight, you must be brutal and ruthless. Brutality will enter every phase of our living. I only pray the Constitution and the Bill of Rights will survive. But I doubt that they will. No modern nation has ever put its strength to war and kept its head level. If there is any alternative, for heaven's sake, let's take it.
I see none, Mr. President. None whatsoever.
Nor do I. Tomorrow, Congress will hear what I've written on this paper. With a profound sense of the solemn character of the step I am taking and of the grave responsibilities which it involves, but in obedience to what I deem my constitutional duty, performed in thus addressing you, there are many months of sacrifice ahead of us. It is a fearful thing to lead this great people into a war, but the right is more precious than peace, and we shall fight for the things which we have always carried nearest our hearts, for democracy. To such a task we can dedicate our lives and our fortunes, everything that we are and everything that we have, with the pride of those who know that the day has come when America is privileged to spend her blood and her might for the principles that gave her birth and happiness and the peace which she has treasured. God helping her, she can do no other. probably figured out by now who I was when all that happened. It really did happen, you know, and I'll tell you the answer in just a moment.
Carnegie Hall, that's the name of a great new musical show ABC has on the air for your enjoyment every Sunday night. It's a half-hour program devoted to great musical works, both classical and semi-classical, and each week an event in American history is commemorated. The music is reminiscent of or drawn from that period or event, and as announcer and commentator, Gene Hamilton devotes his commentary to the occasion being commemorated. Each Sunday night, famous soloists appear on Carnegie Hall. And among the events to be commemorated this year are such days as Thanksgiving and Christmas. So make it a Sunday night custom to listen in when Carnegie Hall goes on the air over most of these same ABC stations. Now, here again is Edward Arnold.
I'm sure you've guessed by now that the president in this story was our great wartime leader of World War I, Woodrow Wilson. His great effort, the personal sacrifices he made, are part of history now. But it has always been of great comfort to those who knew him that the years of his marriage to beautiful Edith Bolling Wilson were some of the happiest ever spent by any president in the White House. Come and see me again next week, won't you? I'll have another story for you then that I'm sure you'll enjoy. Goodbye.
Edward Arnold appeared by arrangement with Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer, producers of the Technicolor picture The Three Musketeers, starring Lana Turner, Gene Kelly, and June Allison. Mr. President was created by Robert G. Jennings. It was produced and directed by Leonard Reed. This story by Ira Marion was suggested by incidents in the life of President Woodrow Wilson. Music was composed by Basil Adlam.
Be sure to listen again next week when the American Broadcasting Company and its affiliated stations bring you Edward Arnold with another interesting and factual story of Mr. President. This is ABC, the American Broadcasting Company.
An afternoon show on ABC, as it was originally broadcast on Sunday, 14th day of November, 1948, here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Take a quick look at the news of this date, 77 years ago, next.
Means you've got to be smarter than ever at figuring ways to fix the meals your families want, especially since you don't have as many points as you used to. Well, the smartest thing to do is to get extra points by turning in waste fats. You know, your meat dealer will give you cash and 2 red points for every pound you turn in. So get going. You'll be doing yourself a favor and your country an important service. For used fats are urgently needed for military medicines, armaments, and a host of things so necessary to win this war. Strain every drop into any tin can, no glass containers, please, and turn them in as soon as you have a pound.
We continue now on this Friday Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox with a look at news from Sunday, November 14th, 1948. Two UN leaders appealed to chief executives of the four big powers yesterday to settle the Berlin crisis and end the world's fear of another war. Assembly President Herbert J. Evatt and Secretary General Trig Lee addressed their plea directly and urgently to President Truman, Prime Minister Stalin, Prime Minister Attlee, and Premier Coudet. The letter said the UN's work is being undermined by the Berlin crisis and the danger to the peace and security of all nations continues undiminished. Sir William Gillett, who will deliver Princess Elizabeth's baby, took up an all-night vigil at Buckingham Palace early today in preparation for the birth of the princess's child, a child expected this weekend. Sir John Weir, the royal family physician, has not yet been called to the palace. This fact was interpreted as meaning Sir William's decision to stay overnight after 3 visits to the princess yesterday was precautionary. Peter II of Yugoslavia, who lost his throne when Marshal Tito's communists took over his country, believes that a democratic monarchy may someday be restored in his homeland. It is with this goal that the 25-year-old ex-ruler sailing for the U.S. for a series of meetings with exiled anti-Tito Yugoslav leaders. Once an anti-Tito front is formed, the slender, handsome king without a throne, plans can be made for an eventual Democrat federation with free elections, a representative parliament, and a limited monarchy. There's not much heart in Peiping for the Civil War anymore. Everybody seems to be figuring on a swift collapse that may bring a communist peace. How the communists propose to reduce North China is not yet clear. General Fu Shouyi, the commander in North China, preparing for a decisive battle in North China. The communists have exerted pressure on Baoting, capital of Hebei province, 90 miles southwest of Peiping, that may or may not herald a determined drive on both Peiping and Tientsin. Chinese Ambassador Wellington Koo estimated yesterday that China needs about $1 billion in new American economic and military aid to wage an effective fight against communist armies. Koo, in an interview with the United Press, also voiced hope that the U.S. will make a general policy statement declaring the solidarity of the two countries at the present critical point in China's history. President Truman yesterday proclaimed Thursday, November 25th, as Thanksgiving Day. He urged citizens to render generous assistance to the hungry and homeless in other lands, thus renewing our devotion to the cause of goodwill among men. Official planners last night urged quick action on a vast scale to defend America's millions against atomic bombs, poison gases, and secret weapons of the unknown future. They called for mobilization of 15 million citizens in a super civil defense system without parallel. Civil defense, they said, is the missing link in the nation's chain of protection against surprise attack. The freight embargo extended to all major East Coast ports yesterday as a strike of 65,000 AFL longshoremen idled hundreds of ships in harbors along a 700-mile stretch of the seaboard. Reverberations from the walkout, which began officially at 12:01 a.m., felt across the country as the Association of American Railroads sent telegrams to member roads asking them to halt export shipments immediately to all ports affected by the strike. President Truman wound up the first half of his 2-week working vacation last night without giving any hint that he and his top advisors have reached decisions on any of the major policy matters they have been discussing. The President spent most of his time swimming at the Key West vacation home, lying on the sand and strolling in the warm Florida sun, but there have been numerous talks with lieutenants on problems to be dealt with after he's inaugurated January 20th for a full 4-year term. Anybody that wants to can laugh at radio comedian Arthur Godfrey's jokes, except for the musicians on his program. He won't let him, he says, because it costs too much under union rules. Godfrey asked yesterday to explain why he kept telling his musicians they couldn't laugh under union rules. Godfrey said if the musicians laugh or sing, they'll come under the American Federation of Radio Artists instead of just the Musicians Union. And that, Godfrey said, would cost him nearly $3,000 in weekly pay for that bit of laughter or singing. Those some of the day's top news stories as reported in the newspapers of Sunday, November 14th, 1948. On your radio will continue in just a moment with The Whistler.
Millions in Europe and Asia are going hungry and facing actual starvation. Therefore, it's up to us, the best-fed nation in the world, to tighten our belts. We can share a meal and save a life. And here's how. Buy only as much bread and other wheat products as you really need. Use rice, fats, and oils sparingly. Don't waste any food. Turn in your used fats and oils at the food store promptly. Plant a garden and raise as much of your family's food as you can. You are saving food for those who desperately need it when you buy less, especially when you use up those leftovers.
Now we head to the west coast of the United States on this Friday Classic Radio Theater with a program from Sunday, November 14th, 1948, the Signal Oil Program, The Whistler.
The Signal Oil Program, The Whistler. That whistle is your signal for the Signal Oil Program, The Whistler.
I am the Whistler, and I know many things, for I walk by night. I know many strange tales hidden in the hearts of men and women who have stepped into the shadows. Yes, I know the nameless terrors of which they dare not speak.
Yes, friends, it's time for the Signal Oil Program, The Whistler, rated tops in popularity for a longer period of time than any other West Coast program in radio history. And Signal gasoline is tops, too, tops in quality. It takes extra quality, you know, to give you extra mileage. And Signal is the famous Go Farther gasoline. So look for the Signal circle sign in yellow and black that identifies friendly dealer-owned Signal stations from Canada to Mexico. And now the Whistler's strange story, Nightmare.
In the bouncing glare of the headlights, the narrow shoreline road twisted and turned dangerously. Signposts, clumps of pine trees, driveways to darkened estates whirled past Philip Adams as he raced through the night, and behind him the sirens grew louder and louder. As Philip Adams ran from the car into the brush, he patted his coat pocket. The bulging manila envelope was still there. Branches tore at his clothing. He stumbled on the rocky path, fell. Quickly he staggered to his feet and plunged on into the thick undergrowth. And then he heard voices and stopped to listen.
Turn out. Mac, you and Charlie cover the creek there. Okay. Oh, Eddie, keep that spot on the road, will you? All right, the rest of you, come on. Hey down there, any luck?
No sign of him down here, Lieutenant.
Bound to be around here somewhere.
Are you sure this is the guy we're looking for, Lieutenant?
Yeah, we checked the license number. It's Adams, all right.
Think he might still have the dough on him?
Yeah, it's hard to say.
You know, he's no piker, this Adams. $200,000.
Yeah, well, it was easy for him. He worked for the bank, knew his way around. If he hadn't got so anxious and barreled out so fast trying to get away...
Say, Lieutenant.
Huh?
I wonder if he had time to make it inside one of these estates along here.
Maybe. He'd have a tough time getting into this one, though. Oh, here, throw your light up there along the wall, will you?
Yeah. No, don't say a thing.
All right. Now, come on.
Let's take a look over this way and keep your eyes open.
You know, I got a hunch he headed back across the road.
As the officers move away to continue their search, you breathe a little easier, don't you, Philip? Painfully, you crawl from the underbrush and carefully hobble across the street. The entrance gate to the estate is locked, but you've got to get over that wall. A last desperate, agonizing leap gives you one more chance at freedom. But it isn't much of a chance, is it, Philip? As you lie there in a cold sweat on top of the wall, clutching the rough stone with bleeding hands, you feel the sharp pain spread slowly up your leg.
My leg.
You know you've hurt your ankle badly. Luck has been against you from the start. The officer was right, wasn't he? If only you'd taken your time, if you hadn't been so anxious to get away with the money, this wouldn't have happened. The perfect crime isn't so perfect now, is it, Philip? Moments later, as the moon creeps from behind a cloud, you see the house a short distance away. Its windows are dark. Carefully, you drop to the ground. Move across the lawn. Your twisted ankle making each step an eternity of pain. The windows on the ground floor are locked. Then, as you cross the porch, you kick the doormat and hear the clink of metal.
A key. It's a door key. I wonder if... Let's see. Yeah.
You open the door cautiously. Smell the musty odor of a closed house. See the furniture covers, the rolled-up rugs. Heaving a sigh of relief, you close the door. Hobble across the living room. In the kitchen, you turn on the water faucet. Let the cold water run over your bleeding hand. And then...
Well, hello.
Oh, hello.
I was sound asleep. I thought when you came the noise of the car would wake me.
The car? Oh, you mean...
I didn't really know if you'd take the train, taxi, drive, or what. That's why I sent you the wire about the key.
Oh, you're the key. Oh, yes. Yeah, I found it all right.
Oh, your hand. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't notice. Here, let me...
No. No, it's nothing.
Oh, we'd better take care of this.
I tripped walking up the drive. Afraid I twisted my ankle, too.
I'd better call a doctor.
Oh, no, please. No, that won't be necessary. No, I'll be all right in a few days.
But he lives just down the road.
No, I don't need a doctor now, really.
Well, then I'll get some bandages. After all, that's what I'm here for. To take care of you.
Oh?
Oh, I'm Miss Wyatt. Hilda Wyatt.
Oh, Miss Wyatt. Oh, yes, of course. How do you do, Miss Wyatt?
In a few moments, she's back with bandages and iodine for your bleeding hand. And you watch her as she runs steaming hot water into a basin and wonder who young, attractive Miss Wyatt is. You wonder, too, who you're supposed to be. It's fantastic, isn't it? To sneak into a strange house and be greeted so cordially by a woman you've never seen before.
There now. If you'll put your foot in the water. Too hot?
No. I'll get used to it.
It should take the swelling down.
Oh.
I'm certainly glad you're here.
Yeah.
This is such a big house. I guess I was a little frightened. I've been here alone the past 2 days.
You've been alone?
Well, the employment agency didn't want to send any of the other servants down until they heard from Evans.
Evans?
The new butler. You know.
Oh, yes. Yeah, of course.
I spoke to him on the phone last night. Sounds rather nice. I think you'll like him.
Oh, yes. Sure I will. Where is Evans now?
He was in San Francisco. He said he'd be down in a day or so. You see, he was under the impression you wouldn't be here for several days. Something you said in one of your wires from Chicago.
Oh, yes. Well, I changed my mind.
Well, he's likely to arrive any time. Anyway, everything's practically ready for you. I made up your room myself. And if you don't mind my cooking for breakfast...
Well, of course not. You're very thoughtful, Miss Wyatt.
Oh, that's just professional instinct. And now that you're here in your new home, I hope you like it. And your new secretary, too.
I hope so, too, Miss Wyatt. Who told you I was just moving in?
The employment agency. They told me quite a bit about you. And the gardener next door is very talkative. Says he even knows what you paid for the house.
Oh, ow. Easy with that hand, Miss Wyatt.
I'm sorry. Not much of a brownie, I'm afraid. But I am a good secretary.
Yes, I'm sure you are.
I appreciate your hiring me, Mr. Crane.
Oh, you do?
Is something wrong, Mr. Crane? Mr. Crane?
Huh? Oh, wrong? No. No, everything's fine, Miss Wyatt. Yes, just fine.
With the prologue of Nightmare, the Signal Oil Company brings you another strange tale by The Whistler. But now, news about Ethel gasoline. Signal Ethel is already back at many Signal service stations and will soon be available at all Signal stations. So tonight, on behalf of all the independent Signal dealers throughout the West, I want to take this opportunity to thank you loyal Signal customers for your patience during the period when unavoidable conditions made it impossible to supply this extra quality gasoline. Naturally, Signal Oil Company is doing everything in its power to get Signal Ethel into all Signal stations as soon as possible, although it will take a little longer to supply stations located farthest from refineries. For your convenience, each Signal dealer will post a sign at his station the moment his supply of Signal Ethel arrives. That sign will be your signal that you can again enjoy the faster starting, more flashing pickup, and smoother knock-free power of Signal Ethel gasoline. So, for the very tops in performance from your car, watch for the sign at your Signal station that says, "We have Ethel." And now back to the Whistler.
You're bewildered by the curious turn of events, aren't you, Philip? Fleeing the police in the middle of the night, entering a strange house, being greeted as though you belonged, greeted by the perfect secretary, Miss Hilda Wyatt, who somehow thinks you're the owner of the estate, a man named Crane. And now, as you stretch out on the long leather couch in the study, you can't sleep, can you? This strange refuge from the police is almost as nerve-wracking as last night's chase. Your swollen, twisted ankle makes walking almost impossible. And you know you're going to have to stay here in this house until your ankle gets better. But you think of what could happen. Perhaps the servants will arrive from San Francisco and expose you. Maybe the real Mr. Crane will show up. Something you'll say will arouse Miss Wyatt's suspicions. She'll call the police. As the first rays of the morning sun creep through the window, you try to ignore the pain in your ankle as you slip through the hall to the front door. All you want is escape. Escape to Mexico with the $200,000 you stole from the local bank. And then as you open the door...
Oh. Hello. Just about to ring your bell here.
Well, what is it you want?
My name's Haskell, Lieutenant, Norville Police. And you're...
Oh, my name's Crane.
I see. You own this place?
That's right. I bought it a little while back.
He's Hudson Willard Crane. He owns the oil club near Reno.
Wyatt, good morning.
Oh, you shouldn't be on that ankle, you know.
This is Miss Wyatt, my secretary officer.
Oh, how do you do, Miss Wyatt? Oh, so you're the Hudson Crane that owns the Oriole Club, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I see.
Oh, you said you were looking for someone, Lieutenant?
Oh, yeah. A man named Adams. He ran off with a couple of $100,000 from the local bank. He was in the neighborhood last night. Thought he might have climbed over the wall and gotten into the estate here. You didn't see or hear anything during the night?
Why, no. No, nothing at all.
Uh-huh. Well, thanks, Mr. Crane. Sorry I bothered you. Thank you, miss.
Oh, it's quite all right.
Goodbye.
Well, Miss Wyatt, you seem to know quite a bit about me.
Oh, no. Not really. Actually, I only know what they told me at the employment agency. They said you were young and rather good-looking, a successful nightclub operator, but I'll learn more in time.
Yes, for a new secretary, Miss Wyatt seems to know quite a bit about her employer, Mr. Hudson Willard Crane. Doesn't she, Philip? But it's lucky for you that the employment agency told her as much as they did. You couldn't have told the officers anything, could you? Not even Crane's first name. And you have to convince everyone that you are Mr. Crane for a day or so. Yes, Miss Wyatt was a lucky break for you. She's efficient, too, in many ways, as you find out the next morning.
More coffee, Mr. Crane?
Oh, no, thank you. This is fine.
I thought after you finished breakfast, we might get right to work. That is, if you feel up to it. There are some checks you should sign for the real estate people.
Checks? Oh, well, yeah, I'll attend to that later.
And the mail. Your correspondence is piling up.
Well, later, Miss Wyatt.
Well, all right, sir. Oh, I suppose you'll want to talk to Evans, the butler.
Evans, he's here?
He arrived a short while ago. He came on the bus.
Oh.
I'll send him in.
No, wait, not just yet.
But he'll be anxious to know how you want things done, Mr. Crane. After all, some of your friends may be dropping in.
Oh, Miss Wyatt, please. I'll take care of everything later.
Very well, Mr. Crane.
You notice the strange, puzzled look on Miss Wyatt's face as she turns and walks away. And you wonder if she's beginning to think that something is wrong. You realize that your only chance to evade the police is to stay in the house for another 24 hours, at least until your ankle's better. Yes, that's all you need, isn't it? 24 hours. And the police will have left the neighborhood by then, and you'll be able to slip away unnoticed. But in the meantime, you've got to somehow keep one jump ahead of the efficient Miss Wyatt. And to do that, you've got to know more about this man, Crane. You hurry to the study.
Oh, Mr. Crane,
Looking for something, Miss Wyatt?
Oh, well, I was just sorting things out.
I thought I made it perfectly clear that you were not to bother with business.
But these are the files you sent from Chicago. I was just going to straighten them out.
Uh-huh. I'll take care of them, Miss Wyatt.
Mr. Crane, I don't want you to think I was deliberately prying into your personal affairs. I'll get it. Hello? Yes, Chicago. Oh, yes, I'll take the call.
Just a minute, Miss Wyatt. Let me have the phone.
Well, all right, Mr. Crane.
Hello?
Hello, this is Mr. Crane.
One moment, please. Miss Wyatt, this is personal. Do you mind?
Of course not.
Thank you. Yes, Mr. Crane?
Hey, what's going on there?
Oh, let me apologize for the confusion, sir. We were just opening the house, and I'm...
Who is this, the new butler?
Yes, I'm the new butler. I'm Evans, sir.
All right, now get this. I'm leaving Chicago in a few minutes, flying out to San Francisco.
Do you wish me to meet you, sir?
Never mind, I'll pick up a car at the airport garage and drive in myself.
Oh, very good, sir.
My plane lands sometime tomorrow.
Pardon, sir. Would you mind telephoning from San Francisco when you arrive?
Why?
Well, I want to have the house ready for you, sir.
Oh, of course.
You'll be bringing guests, sir?
No, I'll be alone.
Yes, sir.
One more thing. If anybody asks you, anybody, you don't know when I'm coming back, understand?
Oh, yes, of course, sir.
I don't want to see anybody when I get there. Just get away from everything and everybody.
I quite understand, sir. Is that all, sir?
See you tomorrow, Evans.
Your hand trembles as you replace the receiver. You haven't much time now, have you, Philip? And yet somehow, you sense in all this a real chance for escape. A few minutes later, you put things in motion in a conversation with Evans, the new butler. And you're no longer afraid, because you know now that he's never met Crane face to face.
Evans, I hate to have you just arrive and then send you off again, but something urgent's come up.
Very good, sir. Whatever you wish.
I'm going to have to make a quick trip to Canada. I want you to run into San Francisco and make the arrangements for me. Oh, here's some money. Buy anything you think I'll need.
Well, this might all take some time, sir.
It's all right. Well, I'd like to leave day after tomorrow, and you stay on in the city until everything's taken care of.
Very good, sir. I'll handle everything.
Yes, Philip. Evans will handle everything. He's very efficient. Too bad you have no intention of actually using his services. But it will look good to the police, won't it? When Crane finally arrives and they piece it all together. Discover that you planned a clever escape to Canada. It will throw them off, while you're actually continuing on your way to Mexico. It's later that night, with Evans gone, that you decide to speak to Miss Wyatt. Plant some things in her mind that will add to your plan in evading the police. You go downstairs and wonder why it's so quiet in the house. Suddenly you feel panic.
Miss Wyatt. Miss Wyatt. Miss Wyatt.
You wonder if she's gone, Philip. If she learned the truth and slipped away from the house. And then you see a crack of light beneath the study door.
Miss Wyatt, what are you doing?
Isn't it fairly obvious? I'm going through your Chicago files again.
No, your attitude's pretty hard to understand, Miss Wyatt. I think it's time we talk this over. Sit down.
No, I'd prefer that we stand for this.
Oh, God.
Stay where you are. I wasn't sure about you until just now, Crane, when I went through your files. If I had been, I'd have killed you the first night you were here.
What?
Do you think it was fun fixing your ankle, cooking your meal?
Now, wait a minute.
You've heard of imposters, haven't you, Crane?
All right, I'm an imposter, but... Look, I can make things easy for you. I've
You
got
can't
200...
give me back Joe Baldwin, Crane.
Joe Baldwin?
My name isn't Wyatt, Crane. It's Baldwin. Edna Baldwin. I wasn't only Joe Baldwin's girl, Crane. I was his wife.
Joe Baldwin?
Now tell me the name means nothing to you. Tell me that, Crane. You don't remember how you framed him, do you?
Wait a minute. This is all a mistake.
It's no mistake, Crane. I found out everything 5 minutes ago.
I've never heard of Baldwin. You gotta listen to me. You're all wrong. I'm not the man you
You're
want.
Hudson Willard Crane, and you framed Joe Baldwin into the electric chair.
Will you wait a
and
minute?
You double-crossed Joe and me, too, out of enough money to buy into gambling places in Chicago
Now
and
listen
Nevada.
to me.
And now you live like a king. Well, that's all over for you now, Crane. The law couldn't get you. But I will.
You don't understand. I'm not Crane at all. My name's
Don't
Adam.
come any closer.
Come on, give me that gun.
No.
Look, I'm not Crane, don't you see? You must believe me. Give me that
No,
gun.
you'd try anything, wouldn't you? But you can't get away with it with me.
Miss Wyatt.
You watch as she falls to the floor. A small girl now, small and white. You don't have to feel her pulse to know that she's dead. Numbly, you sink down in the chair, sure that this is the end. A murdered girl in the house. You wanted by the police already. An ankle that won't allow you to walk 2 blocks. It's all over now, isn't it, Philip? The grand plans for escape into Mexico. Everything's done. You'll be caught, and it'll be the gas chamber. As the phone's insistent ringing brings you back to your surroundings, you reach over and touch the cradle, hoping to stop the irritation of the sound. And then slowly it comes to you.
Hello?
A half-familiar voice on the other end of
Hello?
the wire.
Hello?
Hello,
Say, is everything all right there? Can you hear me? This is Crane. I'm in San Francisco.
Mr. Crane. Oh, you're in San Francisco.
Of course. You asked me to phone. All right, I'm here.
Yes, sir.
You sure everything's all right there?
Oh, everything's fine, sir.
You didn't tell anybody I was coming in.
No, I didn't, sir.
Good. I'll have a bite of dinner and then I'll start.
Begging your pardon, sir, but could you hurry?
I thought you said everything was all right.
It's something I can't discuss on the telephone, not right now, sir. But your new secretary, Miss Wyatt, I caught her looking through your personal files.
What? I'll pick up my car and be there in 2 hours.
Very good, sir, and drive carefully, sir.
Yes, you must get Crane to hurry, Philip, because the car he's driving up from San Francisco is your way out. It all came to you when you heard his voice on the telephone. And there'll be no murder charge against you. It'll be against Crane, the one man who had reason to kill this girl. Methodically, you hobble about the room, setting the murder trap. The first thing, wipe the gun free of your prints. Straighten the rug. Turn a single lamp on in the study. Her body's behind the desk. It'll take him a while to see it. But while he's inside, you'll be in his car driving southward, and you'll stop just once to make an anonymous phone call to the police. You smile to yourself as you step outside in the gathering dusk and take your station well hidden behind the porch, waiting for Crane. The 2 hours seem like years, but at last a black limousine pulls up in the driveway, and a tall, broad-shouldered man gets out. You watch him go up on the porch and push open the door.
Hello? Hello? Anybody home?
And your heart's in your mouth as you see him stoop and pick up the gun that you left lying in the hall. Quietly, you creep toward the car, and then a thought strikes you. Maybe he didn't leave the keys. You've got to have those keys. You're shaking as you come to the car and look through the open window and run your hand quickly along the dashboard, and then...
They're here. I'm in luck. The keys are here.
The Whistler will return in just a moment with a strange ending to tonight's story. Meantime, a tip for you drivers. Since cooler weather is here to stay, the kind of oil that you use in your motor is more important than ever. The reason? On short trips around town, your motor seldom gets warm enough to drive off the moisture that condenses in the crankcase. As a result, harmful gums may form, which can damage costly motor parts. That's why Signal brought out Signal Premium Compounded Motor Oil, an improved type lubricant which contains special scientific compounds. Inside your motor, these compounds go to work to do jobs which a regular oil alone cannot do. One compound, for instance, stands ready to dissolve any harmful gums that might form. Another compound washes out carbon. And still other compounds help in other ways to keep performance up and wear down. That's why Signal Premium Compounded Motor Oil is your guarantee of a sweeter running motor. So next time you change oil, make it a change for the better at your nearest Signal service station. It'll take your Signal dealer only a few moments to drain out tired old oil and refill with the improved type Signal oil that does so much more than just lubricate. Signal Premium Compounded Motor Oil. And now back to the Whistler.
It's been a nightmare, hasn't it, Philip? Your flight, the moments of panic before your escape over the wall to the protection of Crane's darkened house, the worry and constant fear of discovery, of not being able to flee because of your swollen ankle. But it's all behind you now. Crane did exactly what you planned. He picked up the murder gun where you left it in the hallway, the gun you used to kill Hilda Wyatt. He's certain to be excused, and you'll see to it that with your phone call to the police. And the confusion of a murder will give you still more time to cross the border into Mexico with your $200,000. You smile to yourself as you open the door and start to slip behind the wheel.
Borrowing this car, Mr. Crane?
Where did you come from?
I've been sitting in this back seat all the time.
Look, it's a mistake. I'm not Crane.
Oh, that's so? I thought I saw you sneaking out of the house.
I just came by to see Mr. Crane on business.
And he wasn't home, huh?
That's right. You looking for Mr. Crane?
Grand larceny, embezzlement, and a dozen other things. Just had a wire from the Chicago police to pick him up.
Police?
Yeah. Oh, I'm Reynolds, San Francisco headquarters. But Lieutenant Jeffries, the head man. You know, he might want to talk to you.
Oh, look, I don't want to get mixed up in anything.
Oh, if you're on the level, you won't get mixed up.
I'm in an awful hurry. I can't wait for your Lieutenant Jeffries to show up.
Don't have to. He's inside now.
He's...
Sure. That was Jeffries that went in the house just a minute ago.
You mean that wasn't Crane?
I thought you said you knew Crane.
Oh, well...
You know, I think we'll both go inside. Lieutenant Jeffries might want to ask you some questions.
Let that whistle be your signal for the Signal Oil program, The Whistler, each Sunday night at this same time. Brought to you by the Signal Oil Company, marketers of Signal gasoline and motor oil and fine quality automotive accessories. Signal has asked me to remind you, to get the most driving pleasure, drive at sensible speeds, be courteous, and obey traffic regulations. It may save a life, possibly your own. Featured in tonight's story were Joseph Kearns and Eve McVeigh. The Whistler was produced by George W. Allen and directed tonight by Sterling Tracy, with story by Robert Eisenbach and Jackson Gillis and music by Wilbur Hatch, and was transmitted to our troops overseas by the Armed Forces Radio Service. Remember, at this same time next Sunday, another strange tale by The Whistler. Marvin Miller speaking. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
And from 77 years ago, Sunday, November 14th, 1948, that wraps up our look at shows from this date, 77 years ago today, here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Coming up tomorrow, we'll have episodes of Have Gun Will Travel and Gunsmoke. We'll also have Jimmy Stewart as the six-shooter and Gene Autry's Melody Ranch as we spend a Saturday in Westerns. Comedy on Sunday with Jack Benny, Abbott and Costello, The Aldrich Family, and Amos and Andy. On Monday, Broadway is My Beat, Calling All Cars, Frank Sinatra as Rocky Fortune, and The Adventures of Sam Spade. On Tuesday, we'll have more comedies with The Aldrich Family, Abbott and Costello, The Great Gildersleeve, and My Favorite Husband. On Wednesday, more dramas with Counter Spy, Calling All Cars, Escape, and Suspense. And then on Thursday, Amos and Andy, as we'll get into more shows of the Thanksgiving season. Amos and Andy, Let George Do It, The Cavalcade of America, and Jeff Regan, Investigator. And then a week from today, next Friday, we will have Lum and Abner Thanksgiving show as Ezra Seastrunk's cousin Rowena has Thanksgiving dinner with Lum. Also, the Maxwell House Coffee Time Thanksgiving show. Jack Benny dreams he's a turkey at Thanksgiving, and Willard Waterman inviting a Thanksgiving guest in 1951. That's all coming up the week ahead here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Next, though, we'll head to Oklahoma City for an episode of Dark Fantasy.
You can help children, old folks, the sick, and the aged. You can help destroy juvenile delinquency. You can make your town a healthier place in which to live. You can do all this with just one gift, a contribution to your community chest. 4 out of 10 families in community chest areas benefit directly from the services you help to support. The other families benefit indirectly by better community living conditions. So make your town a better place to live. Give generously to your community chest.
So this single-season show came out of Oklahoma City, WKY, I believe it was, Dark Fantasy, 84 years ago, November 14th, 1941. And this episode of Dark Fantasy is entitled The Man Who Came Back.
Dark Fantasy.
I am the man who came back.
Break it up, break it up.
This way, officer. He's in here.
All right, miss. Casey.
Yes, Captain?
Now, you stay right there in that doorway and don't let nobody in or out.
Right, Captain. All right, now. All right, you heard him.
Oh, but we had nothing to do with this.
Okay, sister. If you didn't, you ain't got nothing to be scared of. Hey, you. Where do you think you're going?
I thought I might get a little air, if you don't mind.
Well, I do mind. Now, back in the house with you. What's the big idea of you wearing that mask?
As you might have observed, my friend, this is a masquerade party.
Oh, is it now? Well, according to Emily Post, it's masks off at midnight. And we got this call to come out here just as the clock in Washington Circle was striking the hour.
The call was placed by a most hysterical woman. And there is nothing you can do for the man in there, I assure you.
Stop changing the subject. What I want to know is, why ain't you unmasked like the others?
I prefer, sir, to wear my mask.
Take it off, Don Juan. I want to look at your mug.
It might be better, my friend, if you didn't see my mug.
Now look here, Zorro.
Perhaps while we are waiting, I might tell you a story.
Yeah? What is this? Bedtime at Grandma's? The only story I'm interested in is what happened here tonight.
Exactly.
Eh?
I said exactly. Perhaps I can tell you the story.
All right, then, my fine, mysterious friend. Give.
Well, you see, it's quite a long story. It really all began at least 3 years ago. I remember that evening quite well. I let myself into Granger's apartment. It was a golden key I used. A bright golden key. And there was no one there when I arrived. So I closed the door and waited. Well, Grange, imagine seeing me here.
Huh? Blake. Oh, I say, you startled me.
Did I now? I dare say, had I been someone else, you wouldn't have been at all startled.
Incidentally, old man, how did you get in here?
I suppose it would be quite facetious of me to say that I came in the same way you did. Oh, I say, a new piano. Do you mind?
No, not at all. Go right ahead. Help yourself. Have a drink?
No, thanks. You'd better have one, though.
Oh, yes. I say, Blake, what's that you're playing?
You've heard it before, Grange.
Have I? I don't recall.
You have a short memory.
I usually remember pretty well.
Well, when you choose to, you do, yes.
What do you mean by that?
My wife has played that tune for you every night this week, and last, and the week before that. You see, I happen to know.
Oh. I see.
Well, I'm glad you haven't the audacity to deny it.
No. No, I don't deny it. Your wife has been here. Often. As often as she possibly could. But I assure you she came of her own desire.
And as a result of your oily persuasion.
I might agree, Blake, that she is easily persuaded. And, of course, my curiosity prompts me to ask how you finally learned the truth.
I accidentally found the key to your apartment here. It was in Sylvia's purse. A golden key. With your initials engraved on one side, hers on the other.
Why, I thought that a rather handsome touch. Don't you agree?
I've brought the key back to you.
How gallant of you, old fellow.
I'm serious. Sylvia will never come here again.
Are you positive of that?
Quite. For I shall ask her not to.
You seem to believe she'll obey you.
She will. And I ask you now, Grange, as a gentleman, kindly refrain from inviting her here again.
In other words, hands off. Is that it?
I'm glad I make myself quite plain.
Why, you fool. You dull, stupid fool. What right have you to demand anything of Sylvia? Do you think for a moment, night after night, twiddling her thumbs while you're away from home?
I admit I've been busy this past year, but another 6 months...
You've no one to blame for Sylvia's being here but yourself. Here she's found what you denied her, Blake. And I doubt very much if she'll give it up.
Why, you swine, if you think for a moment... Oh. Well, I forgot you carried a gun. But if you'd care to put it away...
Skip the heroics, Blake. You know, I think I've suddenly thought of a solution to all this.
The only solution is for you to leave Sylvia alone.
Oh, no. No, you're quite mistaken. This is the solution. Here in my hand. Indeed, I rather like the idea. Besides, with you out of the way, Sylvia need have no more qualms.
Why, you low yellow rat.
That's it, Blake. Come closer. Threaten me. Make me do it. Make me do it, Blake.
If you think killing me is the way out, Grange, you're very badly mistaken.
It's the only way out.
If you kill me, Grange, I'll come back and avenge myself.
One shot and that'd be all. I can prove self-defense. Sylvia will help. She'll swear you came here and tried to kill me.
I'll come back, Grange.
Just one shot directly between the eyes.
I'll haunt you, Grange, because by God in heaven, I'll come back.
It's a perfect scheme, yes, I like it.
I'll pierce the veil, Grange, because I'll come back if I have to fight all the demons of hell to do it.
Prepare, Blake. This is a chance of a lifetime. It's the way out. Yes, it's the way out. Grange!
Get your extra paper. Wealthy playwright slain in millionaire's apartment. Read all about it. Here you are, Mr. Keith Grange, playing self-defense in slaying of Philip Blake. Here it is, folks. Get your extra paper. Read the headline news about the killing. It's all here in your extra paper.
It is the judgment of this court that the defendant, Keith Grange, did shoot and kill the deceased Philip Blake on the night of April 16th, and that in so doing he acted in the line of self-defense. The court therefore decrees that Keith Grange shall not be held to account for this unfortunate incident.
Well, my dear?
I suppose there's nothing to worry about now.
Not the slightest thing. I told you from the very beginning, Sylvia, that I acted rightly in doing what I did.
Oh, I still can't resign myself to it.
But you must. It's all over. Philip is dead. Now we can be together as much as we please.
Keith, suppose you and I should have a misunderstanding. Suppose I should become angry sometime. So angry I might tell the truth to the authorities.
That, my dear, would be most unfortunate. But it's a possibility, and by no means should we overlook possibilities. So allow me to remind you, Sylvia, my dear girl, that your hiding the true facts of the matter at the coroner's investigation automatically makes you an accomplice.
Oh, I see. But why are we talking like this, darling? We'll both feel better after we've had a little rest.
Oh, of course we will, dear.
Kiss me goodnight, darling. I'm going home.
I'll take you.
Oh, no. No, I'd rather go alone tonight if you don't mind.
As you wish, my dear. Good night.
Good night, darling.
Sweet.
Will you call me in the morning?
Yes, of course I will.
Good night, then.
Good night, darling. Pleasant dreams. That's strange. Very strange. Just a moment ago, there were only Sylvia and I here. Now she's gone. Yet I feel that I'm not alone.
You're not alone, Grange.
What? What was that? I thought I heard a voice.
It was my voice.
Who are you? Where are you?
I told you I'd come back.
No. No, it's just my imagination.
Is it your imagination, Grange?
Yes. Yes, of course.
I warned you. I warned you. Remember?
Come out. Come out in the open. Come out, I say. Do you hear me? Come out.
Your gun is useless against me now, Grange.
What do you want? Tell me, what do you want?
Oh, not now. The time isn't right. now. But I'll be back. Watch for me and wait. Watch and wait. For I'll come back, Grange. I'll come back.
No, I'm sure of it. It was no one. No one at all. I just imagined it, that's all. Yes, just my imagination. Sylvia, dear, you look so tired. Here, perhaps this will wake you up. Present for you.
A present?
Yes, something I picked up today. I thought you'd like it.
How sweet of you, darling. I think I can guess just by looking at the box. It's a ring.
Oh, aren't you clever? Go ahead, open it.
All right, darling, but don't hurry me. Oh.
Sylvia, that isn't the ring I bought for you.
Keith, look at this ring.
The initials. P.B.
Keith, this is his ring.
Sylvia, what are you saying?
It's his ring. I gave it to him.
But Sylvia...
Keith, I swear to you, Philip Blake was buried with that ring on his finger.
Cab, mister?
Yes, please.
Do you mind coming around to the other side, please, mister? That door's busted, and you can't get it open.
Oh, very well.
Sorry to ask that of you, but they ain't had time to get the other door fixed. Where to, friend?
Huntington Arms Hotel, please.
Right.
Excellent. That's where I'm going.
Oh, you startled me. I didn't know there was anyone in this cab. It's so dark tonight.
Yes, isn't it?
I say, I don't seem to feel anyone in the seat here beside me.
Strange. You certainly bumped me hard enough when you crawled in here.
Bumped you? I beg your pardon, sir, but I...
Never mind, Grange. Never mind.
You know me?
I'm surprised that you don't know me.
Why, yes. Your voice sounds familiar. Good Lord. Philip Blake.
Do you mind riding with me?
Blake, you're supposed to be dead. You're supposed to be buried.
I am dead, Grange. I am buried.
Cabby, stop this cab.
Right, sir.
Now, let me out of here. Let me out.
What's the matter, Governor? Hey, you hadn't ought to jump out of a moving car like that.
What in the name of heaven is in the back of that cab?
Why, nothing, Governor. Here, see? I'll turn on the light. There. See?
But there was somebody in there with me.
Oh, now, mister, they couldn't have been. Look for yourself. The seat's empty there. And you just jumped out on this side of the cab. The other door won't open. No, brother, there wasn't nobody in that seat with you. Must have been your imagination.
Hello? Hello, Doris? Dear, this is Sylvia. I just wanted to remind you about the masquerade ball at Keith's new home tonight. You'll be there? Fine. Now remember, masks and costumes for everybody. All right, dear. Bye. Now be sure to come in costume, won't you, Dorothy? Yes. And heavily masked, my dear. Yes, at Keith's new place. Oh, darling, wait till you see the place. It's really a mansion. Honestly, it's huge. Grange, I believe.
Sylvia, darling. So you penetrated my disguise.
Silly. I heard you order it from the costumers yesterday. Darling, the music will start soon. Is the first dance ours?
Sylvia, my dear, every dance is ours tonight. Are you happy I bought this place?
Oh, it's lovely. Absolutely lovely, Keith. Darling, what's the matter?
That man in black. I've been watching him all evening. He's been watching me.
Do you know who he is?
No. He just stands and stares at me. Everywhere I go, he's always just a short distance away.
Look, Keith. He's going into your study.
Well, he hasn't any business in there.
That's strange. I locked that door this evening so the guest wouldn't go into your study and disturb things.
Well, he just walked right in. And, dear, I'll go see who he is and what he wants. You mingle with the guests, and I'll join you later.
Very well, dear. But don't be long. I'll be waiting for you.
All right, Sylvia. Yeah. It's odd. This door is locked. Dark. Piano. Oh, confound it. Where's the light switch? There. No, it can't be. That piano. Someone's playing and... Yet there's no one seated there. The keys. Moving. Up and down. Playing the music. But there are no hands on them. That melody. It's the melody he played the night I killed him. He's playing it now. And yet he's not there.
I'm here, Grange. I'm here.
Blake.
Look closer, Grange. Here I am. You see?
Yes. I see you now.
I brought you a little gift for your masquerade party.
What?
You'll find it lying on your desk. Turn around and see for yourself. That's right. There. You see?
A gun.
It's the one you killed me with. Don't you recognize it?
Where did you get that gun?
I found it, Grange, and I've brought it back to you. I put one shell in its chamber. Just one, Grange. But that is enough.
What are you trying to... Gone. He's gone. Lord, am I mad? Was I dreaming? No. No, the gun is here. It is my gun. One cartridge, he said. Only one. One cartridge. Yes. Yes, it's the only way left. He knew it was the only way. Now he's left me to take it. All right, Blake. You can have your revenge. You can have it. You are right. It is the only way.
So he shot himself, eh?
The evidence in there will indicate that he did, yes.
Say, that's quite a yarn you spun, Zorro.
It is nothing but the truth.
Come on now. Come on, my friend. Let's take off your mask and have a look at you.
One moment. Keith Grange shot Philip Blake squarely between the eyes.
Yeah? So what?
That doesn't make a very pretty sight.
Well, I don't see what that's got to do with... here comes the captain. He'll take that mask off you. Captain Sullivan, come here a minute, will you?
Yes, Casey, what is it?
Well, there's a mug here who won't take off his mask. He's been spinning me the most fantastic yarn I ever heard in all my... Where'd he go?
Huh? Where'd who go? Say, did you let somebody get out of this house, Casey?
No, Sir Cap. No, I didn't. But he was standing here just a minute ago. He wouldn't take off his mask. He told me the darndest story about a murdered man coming back from the grave.
Casey, have you been near the punch bowl? Well, there's no one here now. Wait a minute. What's this stain here on the floor?
Blood. A little pool of it. There on the floor. Right in the exact spot where the man in black was standing.
The Man Who Came Back, an original tale of dark fantasy by Scott Bishop. Ben Morris was Keith Grange. Eleanor Naylor Corrin was Herda Sylvia. Fred Wayne took the part of Casey. Muir Height was Captain Sullivan. Murillo Schofield, the cab driver. And Eugene Francis was the Man Who Came Back. Ladies and gentlemen, every Friday night at this time, the National Broadcasting Company will bring you Dark Fantasy, Tales of the Weird, Adventures of the Supernatural, created for you by Scott Bishop. Listen 1 week from tonight for the breathtaking story of the tombs of ancient China, the soul of Shanhai Wan.
This is the National Broadcasting Company.
An odd little show, Dark Fantasy, 84 years ago today, November 14th, 1941, on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Visit our webpage, classicradio.stream, to support the show, and also you can buy me a copy. There's up for sale there, including information on Professor B's digestive aid. Click through to the profbees.com webpage, use our promo code Wyatt to support the program and learn about Professor B's digestive aid. And by using the promo code Wyatt, you'll save 10%. Coming up next, romance.
Did you know that for only $10 you can supplement the food rations of a family of 4 for a whole month? Just send that $10 to CARE, spelled C-A-R-E, New York. CARE guarantees delivery of its packages to 11 different countries in Europe, as well as to India, Israel, and Japan. Don't forget to include your name and address and the name and address of the family you want to receive the CARE package, because CARE is a person-to-person, international goodwill service.
Now we go back 72 years to November 14th, 1953, to the Egg Farm. This episode of Romance.
Now, from Hollywood, Romance. Romance. Transcribed stories of love and adventure, of comedy and crisis, of conflict and human emotion. Today, a delightful story by Charles B. Smith, which answers the immortal question of which came first, the chicken or the egg. We star Sam Edwards, John Dehner, and Victor Perrin in The Egg Farm.
Up to the time my brother Wiley Burris got that letter from my Uncle Luther, neither one of us had ever thought much about chickens. Of course, when we were working, we most always had eggs for breakfast, and on Sundays we usually managed to have a mess of fried chicken for dinner. But like most folks, we'd never once stopped to appreciate all the things chickens do for us. I guess our Uncle Fats Luther figured it was time somebody did. Well, Wiley and me were working for some pecan growers down near Gulfport when we got that letter. Uncle Fats wrote that he just bought himself a chicken farm, and if we'd come up to Greenville and help him run it, he'd give us a share of the profits. Well, by the time we finished picking the pecan nuts and got around to driving up there, it was almost 6 weeks later. We had some trouble finding this place, so when we come to a country store, we stopped and went inside to ask directions. Don't look like nobody's around.
Oh, yes, they is up there.
Oh, good morning.
Morning.
As soon as I can get down off this ladder, I'll wait on you.
No, that's all right. You stay up there. We're just looking for our uncle's farm. We know it's somewheres around here on Route 2, but we're having trouble finding it.
Lucy Canfield, get down from that ladder.
Yes, Ma.
And you boys ought to be ashamed standing down here looking up at her like that.
Yes, I reckon so.
Now then, what you want here?
Ma, they want some information.
Didn't look that way to me.
Ma'am, I'm Wiley Burris, and this is...
Burris? Did you say Burris?
Yes, this is Homer Lee.
Must be Fat's nephews.
Yes, You know Uncle Luther?
Why ain't a person this side of the county line that hasn't heard Fat's Burris whining and belly aching?
Well, ain't he doing any good with his chickens, Mrs.
Canfield? And that's his business. You ask him.
Yes, ma'am.
They're lost, Mama. They can't find Mr. Burris's farm.
Well, it's about half a mile on down the road. Soon as you cross the railroad tracks, you'll see it on the right.
Well, yes, thank you.
Don't thank me. I ain't doing you any favor. Don't suppose he'll be doing you any either.
Oh, yes, He's letting us come to live with him, and he's going to give us a share of what he makes off the chickens.
That's so. Well, he's mighty generous, ain't he?
Mrs. Canfield, Homer and me, we never had a real home. At least not in a long time, so we're going to be grateful to Uncle Fats no matter what.
No matter if he works your legs off and doesn't give you a cent for it, huh?
Ma'am?
Never mind. Just tell him for me my patience is running out, you hear?
Yes,
and Wiley. I mean, Mr.
Wiley's fine, ma'am.
Well, Wiley, you see, Ma and me are the refreshment committee, which means we got to supply all the food and drinks for the church social Friday night. And we asked your uncle if he wouldn't contribute some of his chickens.
What'd he say?
Well, just about the rudest way he could. He said no.
So, if you could sort of see that he changes his mind, well, I'd be obliged to let you escort me to the social.
Yes, ma'am. I'll sure try. How many chickens you want?
Only 4 dozen.
4 dozen?
Oh, I know it sounds like a lot, but it's such a worthy cause. Don't you think it is, Wiley?
Yes, ma'am. I sure do.
We left a couple of minutes later, and on account of what Miss Canfield had said, we sort of figured maybe something was wrong at the farm. But as soon as we crossed over the railroad tracks and saw it, we stopped worrying. It was a real pretty little place. Nice white house, red barn, and outside the rail fence that ran around the whole shebang was a little roadside stand with a sign saying, "Fresh eggs, help yourself." Well, Wiley stopped in front of the stand and we took a look inside. There were maybe 2 dozen eggs in blue pasteboard boxes, and near them in a tin can, $3 or $4 in change. We were glad to see Uncle Fat's doing good, so we didn't waste any time getting around to the back of the house.
Did you notice how much those eggs was, Homer Lee?
Well, yeah, just 39 cents a dozen.
Yeah, that's about 10 cents cheaper than Mrs. Canfield selling them for.
I know. You reckon he's here?
He's here. Listen.
What you say, Uncle Luther?
Homer Lee, Wiley, nephews of mine.
Oh, you sure got a nice place here, Uncle Luther.
Yeah. Come inside.
Thank you. Yeah. We stopped at the store down the road and met Miss Canfield and her daughter. She said to tell you her patience was running out.
Yeah, let it. You boys, sit down.
Oh, thank you, Uncle.
Yeah, I saw you snooping in the egg stand, Wiley.
You got it fixed up mighty nice, Uncle Luther.
Wiley tell you to say that, boy?
No, sir.
I know what you were trying to do, Wiley. You wanted to see if I was doing good, didn't you? So you'd know how much you're going to make off me.
But, Uncle Fats, we weren't trying
Don't argue with him, Homer Lee. He's sour by nature. Nothing you can say will change his evil mind.
Boy, if I didn't need somebody working here for a few days...
A few days?
How come only a few days?
Well, got this place up for sale.
But you just bought it, and in your letter you said you planned on keeping it and letting us run it for you.
You're late getting here, Wiley. You don't know what's been going on.
No, I reckon I don't.
Then just keep your mouth shut when I say what I'm going to do with my property. It's up for sale, and that's... Yeah.
But why?
It looks like you've been doing fine, Uncle Luther.
Well, it sure does. How many chickens you got back there?
About 500 leghorns, few Plymouth Rocks, but they ain't laying.
What?
Laying.
You mean they're not laying like they should?
They're not laying at all, you stupid. And I'm willing to bet the few dollars I got left, they didn't lay no eggs for that cheap, conniving swindler that sold me the place either. That cheap.
But what about the eggs for sale out in the stand?
Cheap. I bought him in town at the market. They're for the buyer, you see.
What buyer?
The buyer that's going to buy this farm before I lose it to the sheriff.
You got one?
Wiley, what's wrong with you? Of course I ain't got one yet, but I will have.
Well, I sure hope you don't.
No, that ain't a very nice thing for you to say to me, nephew Homer.
Me and Wiley will find out what's ailing those birds.
I know what's ailing them. So does the vet I had out here.
Well, what is wrong with them?
Nothing's wrong with them. They just ain't laying.
When the vet didn't know why?
He knows why. I know why. And, boy, you'll know why, too, if you hang around here for another 30 minutes.
Well, I reckon I'll do that all right. And while I'm waiting, I'm going to go out back and take a look around.
Well, like I said before, I don't know much about chickens. The ones we saw were sure fat and healthy. But inside the hen house, there wasn't one egg in any of those nests. Well, we walked around the whole place and we're starting to go back to the house when Uncle Fats come out to meet us.
Wiley, you go in and answer the telephone.
Telephone? Well, who knows I'm here?
Some male woman.
Oh, okay. Hello?
Wiley?
Hi, Lucy.
Oh, how'd you know it was me?
Well, your voice, it's kind of different.
Oh, Wiley, did you talk to your uncle yet?
No, I haven't had a chance to. He's got a problem, Lucy.
Well, so's my mom. And she's so mad at your uncle, he's going to have another problem if he doesn't raise his prices.
Why?
He's taking away some of our oldest customers, selling his eggs for 39 cents.
Oh, but I'll speak to Lucy, what is it? An earthquake? Homer Lee! Uncle Luther! Homer Lee!
Wiley, what on earth are you yelling about?
I'll call you later, Lucy.
Wiley, you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Why? Now you know why they won't learn.
Well, that was a train, wasn't it?
Yep. Tracks like the other side of the cornflower.
Scares them, huh?
Weren't you scared?
How many times a day does it go by?
6 in the daytime, 5 at night. Just as the hens have forgot about the last train and are settling down to do their duty, another one tears by.
Boy, that's bad.
Sure is. So if you're planning on staying here, you either gotta make the train stop running or bamboozle these female birds so the trains don't bother them. Take your pick.
Well, a few minutes after the train went by, scaring the daylights out of us and the chickens, we went back into the house. Uncle Fats wanted to take a nap, but Wiley wouldn't hold still for it. He said we were going to try to figure out something to do about the situation right then and there.
Ain't nothing to do about it. Nothing but to sell out before the sheriff takes the farm away from me.
Well, how long before that'll happen?
Well, next week, I reckon. Boy, if I ever get my hands on that dirty, swindling rat that sold me this place.
Well, seems to me you'd have noticed the railroad was so close when you first looked at it.
That dirty rat made sure I wasn't out here when the train was due. I'll get it.
I sure feel sorry for those chickens. You reckon we can do anything to get them over being so afraid of the trains?
I don't know. Chickens is very sensitive birds.
Well, maybe if they knew that a train was nothing to be afraid of.
Well, how'd we work that?
Well, we could...
It's not good to talk over.
I don't know. But I sure hate to think about leaving here.
Well, don't think about it then, Homer Lee.
You got any ideas about what we can do?
Nope, but I haven't given up thinking. Not by a long way.
Boys, got some good news, boy.
Oh?
Yep. Buyer.
A buyer for the farm?
Yep. Fella from out of town. Total stranger. He walked into the real estate agent's office, and he's coming out tomorrow.
What about the trains?
Oh, you think I'm stupid, boy? I got a schedule of them trains. Naturally, I'm not going to have him here when one's due.
But, Uncle Fats, you wouldn't sell this place without telling about the trains, would you? Right after that, Uncle Luther put us to doing chores, getting the farm ready for the man he hoped would buy it the next day. And by dinner time, well, I was about ready to drop. But not Wiley. Right after we finished doing the dishes, he got in his car and went down to that general store.
Wiley. You think you'll have a chance to ask him about those chickens tomorrow?
Oh, yeah, Lucy. He'll most probably be in a real good humor before that man arrives to look over the place. I'll do it then.
What'll happen if your uncle does sell his place?
Well, I guess me and Homer will start back where we come from.
Right away?
I reckon.
You wouldn't stay even for the social Friday night?
Well, if I did, you wouldn't be going with me, not unless I got you them chickens.
Oh, I'd go with you anyway, Wiley. Chickens or not. Now will you stay?
Well, I'd sure like to, but Homer and me don't have much money, so I just don't see how we could stay till then.
Oh, I hope that man doesn't buy the farm. Wiley. Couldn't you do something? Something so he wouldn't?
What do you mean, honey?
Well, like telling him right out that the chickens don't lay.
Oh, no, I couldn't.
Oh, but it'd be the truth.
I know, but I couldn't go against Uncle Luther.
I suppose you're right. But I know it'll look so good to him. I just know he's going to buy it.
Oh, now, honey. Hey, look at that firefly. Now, look at it there, will you?
Wiley, do you believe that love is something that comes to people of all ages? And it's just like lightning. You can never say when or where it's going to strike. Do you believe that?
Yes, Lucy, I reckon I do.
Oh, so do I. Very, very much.
The next morning, Uncle Luther again put Wiley and me to work. It was long about 10 when we started cleaning out an old silo near the chicken coops. We were still at it about an hour later when a train went by.
Oh, boy, you'd think those chickens would be used to the trains.
Yeah, they sure ain't.
Hand me that shovel, boy. I got a lot more grain up in here.
Yeah. How come anybody'd leave so much grain in an old silo this long, Wiley?
I don't know, boy.
Ooh-wee. Sure smells, don't it?
Yeah, kind of a familiar smell, too. But I can't quite place it.
I reckon I better dump what's in the wheelbarrow. Is there much more of it inside there? Wiley?
Huh? Oh, Not much. You go on. I'll feed the rest of it to the chickens.
Well, about a half hour later, Wiley had just finished his chores and was heading toward the house when Miss Canfield drove in. And she was so mad she was puffed up like a powder pigeon.
Morning, Miss Canfield.
Where's your fat uncle, Wiley?
Why, he's just inside
Woman!
the... Look.
You looking for me?
I certainly am. Wiley, don't you go away. I want you as a witness.
Yes, ma'am.
I got a business engagement in 5 minutes. You sure came at a bad time.
You came into my life at a bad time. You unethical fat tub of blubber.
Why, you dirty old lady, you are.
Me? Why?
Yeah.
Say.
I reckon that's my appointment.
What?
Miss Canfield, ma'am, why did you come over here?
Why, you know why, you cheap lowlife.
Yeah.
To make you raise the price of your store-bought eggs you got for sale out in the stand.
Yes, indeed. Well, I'll just do that. Yes, ma'am. I'll be happy to do it.
What?
Morning. Yes. Burris? Yes. Be right with you, Miss Canfield. Ma'am, I'll be happy to raise the price of my eggs.
If this is a trick, Fats.
No, ma'am. No tricks. Anything you want this morning. Anything, just so you leave now.
Well, but you remember.
Yes, ma'am. I'll have Wiley change the sign right away.
You be sure I'll be back. Remember that.
Yeah, oh boy. There ain't nothing worse than a meddlesome female. Male.
I gather she was concerned over the price of your eggs.
That's it. Yes, sir, you put your finger right on it, didn't you? You see, I get so many eggs, I can't hardly get rid of them. Yes, sir, those chickens are... Yes. Now, what? Yeah?
Take a look at your chickens!
Good heavens. Why, they're a great day. Come on.
Boy, wait!
Good heavens, what's the matter with them?
I'm not sure.
They're sick, dying.
Look at there. One of them's trying to get up but can't make it.
Wiley?
Well, your uncle's wiped out for sure now, Wiley.
Wiley, what was it? They look like they've been poisoned.
They certainly do.
Who's been feeding them?
Well, I gave him some...
What?
Well, I gave him some of that old grain out of the silo, but...
You did it so I wouldn't sell the farm, didn't you?
No.
Boy, I'm your kin. Don't innocent me.
But I didn't.
And don't talk to me neither. Just you get out of here. You and your brother both. You get off my land.
We packed our things as fast as we could. And then while Uncle Fats was calling the vet, we got a good-sized bunch of those chickens and put them in the back of our car. Wiley didn't say what he wanted them for, but I thought if it was to see if maybe he couldn't cure them. Instead, when we got to the general store, he gave them to Miss Lucy. Well, the fresh air ride seemed to have done them some good, so we put them out back in an old garage they weren't using.
Is there anything that we can do for him?
Nope. Unless maybe you want to try giving him some bicarbonate of soda.
Some what?
Bicarbonate of soda.
Hey, Wiley.
What?
Ain't that the way a chicken goes when she's laid an egg?
Well, yeah, man, it sure is.
Oh, there's the one that's doing it. Wiley, she has laid an egg.
Well, I never.
Well, now all we got to do is wait and see if they'll do it while the train's passing.
I still didn't know what had happened or what was going on, but from the gleam in Wiley's eyes, it was good. Well, we gathered up 9 eggs out of that garage. Then Uncle Fats arrived, and he was smiling.
Wiley, you miserable, you boy.
Yes, sir?
Boy, did you know all the time what you were doing?
Well, I had a pretty good idea after I got a smell of the stuff we was taking out of that silo. Did it work?
Did. We got us a hen house full of eggs.
While the train was passing by?
While the train was passing by. What? One of the roosters went out to challenge it. Of course, he's our only loss.
But Wiley, Mr. Burris, what on earth was the stuff that made him act so sick?
Oh, they wasn't acting sick, Miss Lucy Canfield. We thought they were.
Oh, but they was really intoxicated.
They were what?
That's right. Those chickens were plain drunk. Well,
from the grain that had been in that silo so long it had fermented, like beer.
Wiley boy, when you're through here, you and Homer Lee come on home. We're in the egg business.
Yes, sir. Of course, Uncle Fats forgot that the chickens would Well, the effects of that fermented grain would wear off. Or maybe he didn't. Anyway, if you want to see a bunch of high-living, pixelated chickens who lay their eggs under the darndest conditions, you go down to Greenville and out on Route 2 and ask where the Burrises live. Luther and Homer Lee and Wiley. He's my brother.
Romance is produced and directed by Anthony Ellis. Today's story was written by Charles B. Smith. Starring in The Egg Farm were John Dehner, Sam Edwards, and Victor Perrin. Others in the cast were Sammy Hill, Jeanette Nolan, and Parley Bear. Musical supervision by Jerry Goldsmith. This is Gil Warren, inviting you to hear Romance transcribed next week at this same time. America's Protestants, Catholics, and Jews are strengthening the bond of brotherhood and friendship by helping the needy overseas. Through their houses of worship, these three faiths are sending voluntary relief to virtually every free country in the world. More than 80% of American voluntary relief work for the hungry and needy overseas is conducted through the religious agencies of these three major faith groups. When you share with needy persons overseas through your house of worship, you are promotions of the spirit of democracy that unites all peoples for peace and goodwill. You are keeping faith with the finest tradition and heritage of America. CBS Radio urges you to keep faith with those in need overseas by giving as much as you can through your faith.
"72 years ago, November 14th, 1953, Romance on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Claudia's up next, along with David and the stolen car.
The Crusade for Freedom is a crusade for your freedom and mine. The truth dollars people send the Crusade for Freedom help preserve our own freedom, even as they get the truth and hope to people behind the Iron Curtain. Truth dollars help finance Radio Free Europe and Radio Free Asia, the most effective weapons Western democracy has for countering lies and distortion. Send your contribution to the Crusade for Freedom, care of your local postmaster. That's Crusade for Freedom, care of your local postmaster.
A stolen car? That's what this says. Claudia and David. Claudia is up next. This broadcast 78 years ago, November 14th, 1947.
Your Coca-Cola bottler presents Claudia. Claudia, based on the original stories by Rose Franken. Brought to you transcribed Monday through Friday by your friendly neighbor who bottles Coca-Cola. Relax, and while you're listening, refresh yourself. Have a Coke. And now, Claudia.
Say, how'd it get to be so late so early?
I can't remember our being early for anything since the day we were married. What time is it?
Oh, just about midnight. What are you stopping for?
A red light.
Oh,
Don't you ever stop for red lights?
of course I do. You know, I like the city at night. I feel as if we owned it. It's so quiet and empty. Can I drive, David? I'm not a bit sleepy, and you are. You're yawning again.
I'm not that sleepy. Also, I want to sleep between sheets, not wrapped up in a sheet.
Just when are you going to admit that I can drive, and beautifully?
Oh, you do it beautifully, all right. Very graceful, spontaneous. But you don't do it well.
And this is a perfect time for me to practice when there aren't any other cars around.
You haven't got your license.
Yes, I have. It's in that little compartment there with the registration.
No, some other time. We're almost home.
Why are you stopping now?
A red light.
Do they go on all night?
They never close an eye.
I could go without closing mine tonight. Say, David, did that kitten look better to you today?
About the same.
Maybe he'll get better, seeing as he's not getting worse.
Maybe.
Oh, David, we are almost home, with all the stars out, too.
Cheer up. First, we have to go to the garage and leave the car.
Oh, that doesn't cheer me. Can't we just park it right in front of the house?
You can't park in the street overnight. It's against the law.
But look at all those cars staying out. David, let ours, too.
We'll get a ticket.
Ah, there isn't a policeman in sight.
Well, all right. But I don't know why I let you influence me like this.
Because you want to be influenced. I'll press the button to put the top down. Or is it when it's up? And up when it's down? I can never figure it out.
Just press the button.
Here she goes. I'll lock my door from the inside and come out on your side.
Well, you all set?
Yep. Locked?
I'm doing it now, but I can't see very well.
Too bad we couldn't park it near the lamppost. But this is near the door.
There. I got it?
Look at her, David. She's the prettiest one on the block. Cars are all she's, aren't they?
Yeah, like hens.
Come on, let's hurry.
I thought you weren't sleeping.
Oh, I'm not. It's just being home. David. You awake?
What's that?
The telephone. Do you suppose it's
No, it's not Mother.
Maybe she's sick or...
Claudia, it's probably a wrong number.
At this hour?
Who else would call it this hour but a wrong number?
But why us?
Because we're the wrong number, and boy, am I going to give it to him. Hello? Yes? Claudia Norton.
What?
Who wants her? Police department.
Oh, David, ask them if...
Look, this is her husband. You can tell me anything you'll tell her. What is it? You're not going to talk to her. You're going to talk to me.
David, what do they want? Is it anything about Mom?
What's that? Our car was stolen.
Oh, is that all? I was afraid it was something wrong with Mama.
Well, where'd you find it, officer? It's a black convertible with a tan top. Well, that'll be... Now, how did he get there?
Where is it?
You want us to come now?
David, it's 3:30.
No, all right. All right, we'll come right over.
Well?
The car was stolen. And I hope you realize why.
Because we parked it on the street?
Mm-hmm.
Really, the things that happen while a person sleeps.
Come on, get dressed. We'd better hurry, too. I've got to be at the office by 9.
David, it's all my fault.
I didn't say it.
No, but you were thinking it.
Come on, hurry up.
I'll be ready in a second. David, you haven't told me where it is.
The police have it. In Brooklyn.
In Brooklyn? That's wonderful, David.
What's so wonderful about it?
I've never been to Brooklyn.
Yes, folks, what can I do for you at this hour in the morning?
The name is Norton, officer. We're here about the stolen car.
What about it?
Well, you called us to come over and get it.
Let me see now. The stolen car.
It's the black convertible. I spoke to you on the telephone.
Oh, yeah. You know where we found it? Right plunk in the middle of the trolley car tracks. I'd have guessed.
Lucky we didn't fill the tank, isn't it, David? Why, that thief might have driven straight to California. We'd never have gotten it back.
Well, you haven't got it back yet. There are a few essential preliminaries.
Why? It's our car.
Claudia. Yes, Sergeant?
You, I take it, Hartley Norton?
No, officer. I'm David Norton.
Oh, you are? Did I just talk to you on the phone?
You did.
Now, let me get this straight. This young lady is Claudia Norton, and you are David Norton.
Right.
But the car is registered in Hartley Norton's name. Where is Hartley Norton?
He's in Europe. He'll be home any day.
Fine. Then he shall have his car any day.
But it's our car. We'd like very much to have it now. We've come all the way from New York.
Claudia, I'll take care of this. Sergeant, Hartley Norton is my brother.
Lovely.
And he gave the car to me.
What Hartley does with his car is up to Hartley. He can do whatever he wishes with his own property.
And since he gave his car to me, it belongs to me.
If he says so, it does.
He said so. Now can we have it back?
Claudia.
You can have it back when Mr. Hartley Norton says so.
But he can't, not now.
Precisely my point. He can't say so, so I can't say so neither. I'm only a sergeant, not a Santa Claus.
Oh, we're not asking you to give us the car. Hartley already did that. How do you suppose we had it so it could be stolen from us?
An interesting point.
Officer, if you don't mind. How did you happen to call us if you insist the car is not ours?
A stab in the dark, Mr. Norton. I found Mrs. Norton's license in the compartment, and I had no reason not to believe that your wife was not Mr. Hartley's wife. However, so's your voyage in these wee hours is not entirely in vain, I shall permit you to fill out a form reporting the loss of his car. He shall thereby get it back faster.
But he doesn't want it back. He doesn't like it. Oh, David,
Claudia,
what's all the fuss about?
Claudia, let me handle this, please. Sergeant, I'll wire my brother in the morning and get a reply immediately. I'll forward it to you, so you'll have proof of my authorization to drive the car.
Then you shall have it back. Now, leave us make it simple, just according to all rules and regulations. You make out this nice form 482A, modification 399C, declaring your car is stolen. You will file this with your precinct. They will list the car stolen, and we will
give me the form, Sergeant.
I want you to comprehend that none of this is personal.
Sergeant, what if we don't fill out this form?
It's all settled, Claudia. We are filling it out.
Wait a minute, David.
Let the little lady speak.
Until this form is filled out, the car really isn't stolen at all, is it?
Not officially.
So, David, if the sergeant would let us, we could take the car now. Not fill out the form, and no one would know. You believe we're us, don't you, officer?
Do I? Yeah, I guess I do believe you're us. I even know who your brother-in-law is. And seeing it's all in the family, I guess I'd give you the car.
See, David?
If Mr. Norton had some identification.
I've got it right here in my wallet.
Lovely.
David.
Shh, darling, we'll be out of here in a minute now.
David.
Now, wait a minute. I have it right in here,
Well,
officer.
take your time. It's a quiet night.
I thought I had it. Just a second.
David.
What is it?
It's about your wallet.
I know I'm looking for it.
But you haven't got it.
What's that?
It's in your gray suit.
What?
I put it there to save your time in the morning.
Oh.
I only wanted to help.
You only wanted to help when we left the car parked on the street, too. What is so funny, officer?
You are a very lucky man, Mr. Norton. When my wife takes my wallet out of my pants, she doesn't switch it to another pair. Oh, no. She puts it right into hers. She keeps it.
But that's dishonest.
Now, you'd better give me that form. I'm so lucky.
Mrs. Norton, you really switched his wallet to his other trousers?
Of course I did. David, tell him, don't I always?
No, she does.
Remarkable. You are a woman among hundreds. You are a very honest young lady. I said to myself when you first came in, that young lady has an honest face.
David, is that good?
And virtue should be rewarded. So leave us forget forms and reports.
You mean you're going to...
I mean getting your car and skedoodle. I go off duty in 3 minutes, and the next sergeant, he's not a married man. The car's right out here in the alley.
David.
What now?
I'll have to drive.
You will not. We've had enough trouble.
Sergeant, it's against the law to drive without a license.
It is?
Would you give a man who did that a ticket if you caught him?
I would.
Even a friend of yours?
Especially.
David.
It's in your other pants, remember, Mr. Norton?
All right. You win.
Thank you, Sergeant.
It's on me, Mrs. Norton. The little lady drives tonight.
This is the little lady's night.
And there's your car. Good as new and enough gas to get you home.
Good night.
Good night, Sergeant.
Sweet dreams.
Move over, David. I'm driving, remember?
I'm moved over.
Well, off we go. Goodbye, and thanks for everything.
Nighty-night, Mrs. Norton. My regards to Hartley.
Don't forget to turn on the ignition.
I won't. Oh, look, David. The sun's rising, and it's shining on all the buildings in New York. Isn't it beautiful?
Lovely, lovely. Well, what are you stopping for?
Red light. Or don't you stop for red lights.
What a night, what a night.
You can go to sleep on my shoulder, David, if you like.
I'm not sleepy now. It's early.
David, isn't it a funny thing? When we first went to bed tonight, before the car was stolen, it was so late. Now, 3 whole hours later. It's early. What are you
It's too
laughing
late to
at?
go to bed, and it's too early to get up. Take the next turn, darling. We'll see the sunrise on the harbor. What do you say?
Let's. And we'll see the moon set on the river, too.
I haven't seen that in quite some time. Here,
You know,
turn right over
David,
here.
Spending a night up is nice, once in a while. Gives you sort of a completely different point of view.
It certainly does. You remember the last time that we drove along like this? You remember where it was?
No, where was it?
Well, it was about a day and a half after we were married.
Oh,
We were
I
riding
remember.
down that little highway.
Oh, darling.
Remember what the sun looked like then? You remember that?
Yes, I do, darling.
That was nice. That was nice, but, hey, driver. Driver, you better be careful.
Why?
Better keep both hands over on the wheel.
All right.
All story material used on this broadcast of Claudia was under the supervision of Rose Franken and William Brown Maloney. Some things change and you're glad of it. But when prices change only one way, up, that makes marketing a headache. If shopping becomes a burden for you, here's a tip. Pause wherever you can see that familiar red cooler and have an ice-cold Coke. Then you'll be able to shop refreshed. And it'll please you to think that the cost of refreshing Coca-Cola is still only 5 cents. Every day, Monday through Friday, Claudia comes to you, transcribed, with the best wishes of your friendly neighbor who bottles Coca-Cola. So listen again Monday at the same time. And now, this is Joe King saying au revoir, and remember, whoever you are, whatever you do, wherever you may be, when you think of refreshment, think of Coca-Cola. For ice-cold Coca-Cola makes any pause the pause that refreshes.
All's well that ends well. Claudia, 78 years ago, November 14th, 1947, here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Join us for our Saturday podcast with Westerns. John Dehner and Have Gun Will Travel, William Conrad in Gunsmoke, Gene Autry's Melody Ranch, Jimmy Stewart in The Six Shooter, and an episode of Lum and Abner. That's all coming up on our Saturday program. We'll see you tomorrow for more Classic Radio Theater. I'm Wyatt Cox.